I feel like we actually have a shot of winning Worlds this year.
Holy poggers! And this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I'm joined here by Claps, the one and only, the Aurelia god. You just completely smashed 100 Thieves. What's going through your head right now?
So I'm a bit excited, I guess. I was a bit scared because EU were doing so well, and we were like the first seed from EU, and everyone were only having false expectations of us.
Yeah.
So when both G2 and Mortality showed up against Koreans, it got a bit scary when we were playing against 100 Thieves, which obviously is a good team, but and that's kind of what's scary because everyone kind of thinks that they're a bad team, but obviously they can take a game from us, especially when it's best of one, and they're obviously better than people think. They're still a pro team. They managed to get second seed from NA, which at the end of the day is a major league as well. So we just had to calm ourselves down and realize that it can very fast go really wrong, and especially when they pick stuff like Graves that can get ahead so hard in early game if he cheeses and stuff like this. So we just tried to calm ourselves, try not to be too nervous, but at the same time respect our opponents, basically.
And you did exactly that. It was a very calm, collected, and dominant game as well. I mean, the kill score was insane. It was like 13k gold lead at 26 minutes, so absolute destruction there in the positive way. Now, let me ask you something. In China last year at Worlds, you got your infamous freshly pressed orange juice. Did you get it here already as well? Or is this just the 80% caps level and we're still going to see the freshly pressed orange juice caps soon?
Well, actually, it's really hard to get freshly pressed orange juice, and especially like when, especially like if you want it properly, And last year at Worlds, they actually ran out of it, so I'll probably blame that on why we lost to NG, because they were actually out of orange juice, and that's probably why we lost. And then coming here, I don't think they have it neither, so it's a bit worrying sign. But maybe in the final, I know when it goes like different hostels, we will go different hostel for the semi-final and final. Yeah. So maybe they have it there. You never know.
And then we can finally see the true power unleashed and all that kind of stuff. That said, you are playing a little bit of a little final, it feels like, tomorrow against IG. You against Rookie. This is so hyped. The best mid laner in the West against the best mid laner in the East. Top two player in the rankings and everything. What can we expect from that matchup?
So yeah, IG. I mean, I haven't actually seen IG play for a while, right? And the game's kind of going on right now. But I'll watch the game later to see like what Rookie has to show. And I am obviously very worried about going up against him. But I also want to prove myself because, as you said, if I don't come myself, I would obviously say I would think that he's probably the best mid laner in this tournament. And if I can show up against him, then it will give me a lot of confidence, because then I would probably just think if I can show up against him, I can show up against everyone.
Yeah, and that's absolutely true. He's picked Aurelia as well, ironically enough, so that's pretty funny. Yeah. Your parents are in the crowd here in Korea. They were super supportive, and I talked with them a few times before and after the match, super hyped. That must feel amazing to play in front of them, right?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have them. They always seem to come, and they love supporting me. They watch all my games. Most of my family actually do, and they actually came here to Korea to watch it as well. They even tried to last year for China, but there was like visa problems. But yeah, they came now for Korea, so I'm definitely excited that they're here. The only thing that's a bit sad is that I mean it's not sad, but it's just I'm obviously focusing on League, right? Because I feel like we actually have a shot of winning Worlds this year, which is why I'm putting like actually 100% of my energy into playing League, except when I'm doing interviews. but yeah, it's nice to have them around.
That's awesome. One last question. You were the only European player in the top 20 rankings. Do you think that's deserved, or what did you think of the rankings overall?
So obviously I'm honored, I guess, to be put on the top 20.
Top 10 even in your case.
Top 10. But and normally you would probably say that like I would want to live up to the hype, because I saw a lot of people were saying that I was gonna get like the Data Award, and I was gonna show everyone that like everyone were overhyping me, and I don't want to like I don't want to say make them wrong. I don't want to show that I'm rank 9, because I want to show that I'm better than that, because I feel like this is the Worlds where we actually have a chance of winning, and I want to try to go all the way, and I feel like right now we're not at the level where we can do that, but all the teams we have seen so far seem beatable, and they all have flaws. And I feel like if we improve our own flaws, then we can definitely go all the way.
Super hyped about that one. A hashtag from you for all the people that watch until now.
Hashtag Fnatic.
Hashtag Fnatic, we'll go with that. Thank you very much, Clubs, for the interview. And this was Darius from the Shotcaller. Hope you had a good day. See you guys then. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and if you just enjoyed that interview, I highly recommend also checking out our exclusive Worlds series titled E-United. It gives you exclusive behind-the-scenes looks and looks at the stage and fans and interviews with fans and even behind-the-scenes interviews and all that kind of jazz. So if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to check that out. It's going to be worth it 100%.